outside of the show.
Yeah,
Going
we
to my internet
became
research.
friends. He was on the show about 5 or 6 times, and on the DVD he sings Lydia from Lady of the Tattooed Lady. Which Marx Brothers film is that? Duck Soup?
I want to say Duck Soup.
I do too.
I do.
And I'll bet you will.
I'm gonna go
knowing
Duck
you.
Soup on that one.
Don't miss that. If you have aging parents, this is a sad thing I heard. A guy said, "Dear Mr. Cavett," there's a little note. I got 3 of your DVDs and gave them to my parents, who used to berate me for being born too late to have seen your show, and now they love me for the first time. I don't think I have it. But that's not my favorite letter.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? Wait.
Look awake.
Oh, I was.
You're supposed to. No, wait a minute. That's not my favorite
the
letter.
lights. Oh. Oh, get up here, get up here.
Trade
No, I'm
places.
just kidding.
You
No,
can
don't do
sit
that.
Here. He doesn't mean it for a second. She may be the one I fell in love with. I can't be sure.
It's
I
my
thought
turn?
you were going to give me. My
No.
favorite letter came.
Oh, wait.
It was. Well, you'll love this. It came from. It was a hate letter. My secretary did not want to show it to me. It was on telegram form, the old telegram form. Western Union being very prissy, they wouldn't.
Stop, I want to kill you, stop.
No, it was that sort. Yeah, block letters are always ominous, and especially when it's from Waco, Texas. The world center of hate mail. Ask anybody.
It's
And this one
crazy
was
town.
beautifully phrased. I had Jane Fonda on a couple nights before. You'll have to Google her, I guess, to know who Jane Fonda is. But haven't you ever wanted to Google Jane?
Oh. Out of the park.
Don't make me, Anthony. Dear Dick Cavett, you little sawed-off faggot communist shrimp. That was the whole letter. Little sawed-off faggot communist shrimp. I wrote back, I am not sawed off. I don't think they got it.
Now, I'm gonna. But the one thing, you on your show, you had like all sorts of crazy stuff happen. Like people would smoke on your show, which was awesome. And then
It's sort of shocking to see
It
old
is.
talk shows. Where
Yeah, with like a cigarette stand.
I had a lighter on the desk, and I remember Germaine Greer, the British intellectual, mini-skirted feminist, was on. Brilliant woman. But she took out a cigarette, and so I thought, I can use the lighter. And she pulled back and lit it herself.
She's classy.
Yeah.
Now, and didn't Gore Vidal and Norman Mailer got in a big fight on your show
This is true.
in
Yeah.
1971?
Is it, in fact, 71? Yeah.
It is, pretty sure.
What about it?
Oh, I was just asking you about it.
This guy's adorable, isn't he?
I know. Just when you think I'm done, just come right back.
Jesus. Her and you, I love. Oh, that's a long-ish story, but it.
Give us like that rips quick,
I could
blow by blow. Just however you want.
Oh, okay. Gore Vidal and Norman Mailer and Janet Flanner, a name not necessarily familiar to you. For decades, she wrote the Paris column in the New Yorker under the pseudonym Genet. Brilliant, witty, wonderful woman. Friend of Hemingway's and Picasso and everybody. The gang.
Sure.
But Norman came on to eviscerate Gore for something Gore had written in the New York Review of Books a couple weeks before. Norman had also stopped at a watering place on the way. And when Norman comes out with his pugilist walk, you know, you know there's trouble and alcohol.
Together at last.
Yeah.
You can use that.
I'll never I'll never be able to tell this without him from now on. Well, it got ornery. At one point in the show, Gore said, "I'll tell you what I detest about you, Norman." And they were old friends. Gore said once that we're like two old whores who run into each other and say, "Still at it?" And the other one says, "Yeah, still at it." They had been friends, but this night that was dissolved. Part I remember where the dialogue got kind of rough was I got pissed off at Mailer, and I wish I had a transcript here, but I said something like, he said at one point, I said, if you hit anybody here, or if you hit a lady, make television history hitting a lady, because he seemed to be getting angrier and angrier. And he didn't like that. And he said, you know I wouldn't hit anyone here because everyone here is smaller than I am. And I said, in what ways smaller? And he said, it's coming back to me, intellectually smaller. And I said, perhaps you'd like another chair to help contain your giant intellect. And his brow went down. And he said something like, I'll do that if you will all take finger bowls. And I didn't get it. I didn't get it until years later. It was an awkward... Norman's gift for humor is not a rich endowment. And... he was trying to say a chair is a big thing for my brains and intellect. A finger bowl, I guess, is a small thing. But don't you get it?
Good stuff.
Yeah.
That's why he's on top.
That's went right into Bartlett's.
Then,
but I had said something like, "What is it like? Something to get your when you've eaten and your fingers are dirty, you put them in a. Am I getting warm?" And he said, "Why don't you just." He said the thing I didn't know could make me detest whoever said it. The thing most hateful. Why don't you read the next question off the question sheet?
ooh.
I should have brought the thing tonight. We could have.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, well, why don't you fold it 5 ways and put it where the moon don't shine?
Nice.
Longest laugh I ever got, and maybe anybody ever got it. We had to go to commercial. No, we didn't go to commercial. Cavett, after this roaring laugh. Cavett, is that something you just made up now, or is that something you've had canned for years, waiting to use it? I said, I have to tell you a quote from Tolstoy.
Yes. I want to,
Then it got rough.
and then
But that was fun. Gore revealed later that Norman had head-butted him in the dressing room.
See, no one does that anymore.
I know. The late Helen Hayes used to do it, First Lady of the Theater, yeah. But other than that...
I was thinking, just in the interest of show business and things, that on your show you had so many incredible musical guests like Jimi Hendrix and John Lennon and all those. So I was thinking, since
the Yoko and John DVD is a big seller. I wish I'd brought a bunch of them.
We get it. You have DVDs for sale. We get it.
So,
all right.
Say what?
No, but I was thinking, in keeping with the tradition of incredible musicians, we could have our next guest join us.
Why, are we coming apart?
No. Oh, I just got...
Yeah, we could.
Ultimately, it's up to you.
There's only one
Whatever
thing.
you...
No. Let's see. Let me guess. Is it someone who performs on an instrument or uses vocal skills?
Actually, you're both right.
Well, I don't see how I can help that.
I know, you thought that Norman Mailer story was good.
Yeah, wait till you hear the... Oh, well. Yeah, I don't mind. I love musical guests. I knew so
Well-
much about rock that on my daytime first show on ABC, the airplane. Now, who played? Well, you'll know when I tell you what happened.
Is it on the DVD?
It will be if you want it.